By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
If a lobster sticks his nose.
I'm with you, man.
The guard.
Easy or rough, it's your choice. Pardon the sense, lads, you're all mad as sea-dogs in a bloodbath. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
You'll earn the gallows for your sins! I'll have it.
right when we're here.
Hold that!
Stop! After him! Not a party to it! I don't want to know how this story... You have the wrong man! Why do you hunt me? Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard. You... Oh, you've certainly got a nerve, you bastard.
Captain Kenway, come fast! The soldiers have put him in irons. They need to hang him.
Nation, run! Run! Got him sighted. Just don't pull the trigger.
Thank you. Heartily, Edward.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Morning, Kenway.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping, and a general idea of their toughness.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseen them from frick to stone. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done.
Bring them in for a steely kiss!
Que tengo un buen dia, senor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? Inglés?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
It's a shaky feeling sailing about with this much stolen cargo.
Get used to it. We'll need to take a few more prizes to make this a profitable day.
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail! Taking a buffet! Fire! Hand, sir! Mains out, let's go! Rosca is door! Grind you to meal and blow you to the bone. Let's move! Go, heave ho! Heave!
Take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sorta, yeah. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. Be king of the West Indies, then?
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, you just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Come along, get along, stormy along, John. I lured him down with a golden chain. Stormy along, boys, storm.
We're going to hook him up, sir! I would say the danger has...
Douse the gallants and royals! Hold down! Hold down!
Pull for all your worth!
¿Puedo ayudarlo con algo?
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is scored the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Best have quiet a while.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? So die! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them.
Fine, good thinking.
Ready! Fire, sir! Fire! There's that good shot to cripple! Fire! Fire! Ready to bomb, sir!
Mind the helm, sir! You will break us apart!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Get those crews out on every inch of sail!
Take a shot! Mind if they take damage here!
Ready, sir!
Fire! Awaiting orders!
Chain shot will floor that brig!
Fire! Fire!
You're found in the ship, Kenway!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Keep out of her way! She will ram us! We're ready, sir!
Fire! 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 Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there! Fire! Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
We're ready, sir!
As much sail as you can!
All sails loose and stay tight!
Fire! Crews up! Eat her sticks!
No quarter!
Every
Pass
last
them
grab
all
them
to
back on
me!
the
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! And give him a taste of British steel!
have looted some goods useful for upgrading this...
Get the mainsails into the wind!
We ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Go west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed on a herriage on a windy day, and we'll wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, then we get our pay. She was built in browned toy, out together with bits of toy, and we'll wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, and we get our pay. Nothing in a galley, nothing in a hole, skipper's turned in with a bag of gold. Wait for day, wait for day, wait for day.
Lads.
To larboard, sir! Seems we've got a survivor!
Awaiting your marker!
Someone blowing in! It's a brig! Fire! That's a good shocker crippler! Fire! Ready to fire! 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 Tight! Fire! There'll be more of the dogs, sir!
Cannon ready! Reef the topsails and gallant! Fire! Fire! She's weak as right there, Captain! Fire! Task at hand, sir! Fire! We've been scorched! Douse the royals at top! Through the foremen! Fire! Fire! Now firing, sir! Fire!
Taking a hit, Cap!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir! Yes, sir! Good shocker crippler!
Brace yourselves! Fire!
It's all exposed! Take the shot, sir!
Cannon ready!
Fire! Look at the well-placed shot there!
Fire!
Purple ability to ram.
Got us that tight!
Fire!
We're ready, sir.
Fire! Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Fire!
Three quarter now, sir! Ready to fire, sir!
Ready to fire, sir! Douse the royals at top! You're gonna see God's now!
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and drive our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official. See the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
I think we're clear, sir.
Ease off the wind!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Haul!
Haul down and crew up! Furl those men!
Por su amistad.
Ahoy, captains! Need to go underground?
Caramba. ¿Qué había en ese té?
Lo nombran por capitán general.
Muy interesante.
Otro borrachuzo. El nuevo embarcadero nos va a costar el rescate de un rey, pero uno de los amigos de mi esposo nos...
Ay, dime, conde, cuánto. Que sapo por allá. No vuelvo.
Tenemos los recursos.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
That's hard.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have anybody you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
Clues down! Catch some wind!
Get on the... Crowd on all the sail we have! I think we're clear, sir.
We must tread lightly. These waters are well guarded, sir. Armored command, cast away. Think he's alive, sir.
We puffed our way round Scalby Nest when a wind back round to west northwest. We'll wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get off. Into the umber and up to toe. Up you blinders, pump us round. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get off. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get off.
Raise the topsails! Got it!
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Let's... Unfurl aloft! Not...
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Furl the mains! Reef those gallants! Captain, fancy this swim!
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands. And he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
We trade at prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
Party molasses and raw cane, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style and her beauty, sure none can. There's a smile on her countenance as she sits on my knee. There's no man in this wide world as happy as me. Here's a health to the
Burford, Manning, to me. He's done with this place. I tell you, what your point? We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It's a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Welcome back, sir. Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Ade. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there, and it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea. Loose all! Party like! Careful, Captain! These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Hold at it. There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Full!
By here, Captain.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Stunsails! Let's ride this squall!
Trouble blowing in! Schooner! Royal Navy! They're all alone, sir!
We're clear, Captain.
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantation, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked a plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled, or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like, toiling on a plantation day and night?
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers and crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. Let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus. It's a risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation will catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackal.
Here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
It's no bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here. By pirates, if my eyes are me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're pissed drunk and barely able to stand? I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh? The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
I need a drink.
Oh!
We're not done here, Smith. You can guard later. Heavy or not, move, lad. With gumption. Here's no more. We've lost ourselves in track.
All for want of powder?
It's doing a legger.
Lord Kinsale should look to his men's provision if he wants to keep his lands.
Let's get Hold a moment!
Use your knees, lad. Not up to... Heavy or not, it's all got to be moved, lads. With gumption.
In heaven's name. Get the mains free!
Close down, gallants!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps!
I dreamed a dream the other night. Lowlands away, John. My love, she came dressed all in white. Lowlands away. I dreamed my love came in my sleep. Lowlands, lowlands away, John. Her cheeks were wet, her eyes did weep.
Reef in all tops!
Reef the foremains!
Haul down and clew up!
Bring in all sail, gammon tight!
Captain Salt in himself! Here's to our pirate republic.
Give me some speed! Your jackdaw handles nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way. Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. Got this.
Surely we are nearing our goal. That ship's a monster, look at the size of her.
Aye, and we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.
Let's move! Loose topsails, gallants and royals! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Topsails in! Blew up! All sails! She'll take it! Aloft, lads! Check those royals! Douse the royals! Top! Ease the spanker! Hold down! Crowd on every inch of sail! Loose tops and royals! Reef the topsails and gallant! Reef the main! Blew up gallant! Time's up! Let's get moving! Aloft, lads! Check those royals! Trim the yards off the wind! Furl the mizzen tops!
More sail! All sail!
Loose tops and royals!
Ease off the wind!
Trim off the wind, my boys!
Charles Vane. He's as reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect him.
Mortars, Kenway!
Get the main screen!
Take some damage here! Mortars there!
Douse the gallants and royals! Mains out, let's go!
Sail off on the fore, come on!
Charles Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us.
Beat the quarters!
Bleeding bastards! We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Forget the galleon! Let themselves explode! Make them fire!
Fire!
We've been scorched!
Fire!
Here it comes!
Fire!
Down to the tree! It's firing!
Fire!
Be ready, sir!
Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Fire!
Look, Captain! That's where the most dead
Fire! Fire!
Missed! Are the hooks tight?
Fire!
Let themselves exposed!
Fire!
Ready to spin, sir!
Fire!
Captain Lance the man there, she's Gorrel!
Fire!
Reload! What is next attack?
Fire!
Look, Captain! That's where the most gender!
Fire!
Bloody miss!
Fire!
Let themselves exposed! Take
Fire!
it on, Captain!
All in the stunsail! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind! Fire!
Ready! Missed! Are the hooks tight?
Douse all but mains! Fire!
He's weak, he's right there, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Let themselves exposed! Make it
Fire!
there, Captain!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.